Over 3,000 people joined together at the Toyota Stadium to raise money for a buddy walk. And we take a special look into the celebrations of Diwali today on Night TV.
Ever to conquer, never to yield. For Independence High School,
This is Han.
this is Night TV.
Good afternoon, Knights. Today is Friday, October 28th, and I'm Addison Williams.
And I'm Caroline Bressler. The Festival of Light, Diwali, is celebrated by many South Asians globally. Night TV's Sam Rainey and Saisha Agarwal spent an afternoon celebrating Frisco's local Diwali lamp lighting celebration.
With bright colors, lights, and dancing, Diwali is meant to celebrate the victory of good over evil. But in Frisco, the festival also embraces the local South Asian diversity. Diwali originates from India, where culture transcends from region to region. The Celebration of Light event featured different dance styles from across India. Whether it is Bhangra from the north, Garba from the west, Kuchipudi from the south, or Kirtan from the east, through regional dance styles, South Asians growing in Frisco feel closer to their roots.
I think that it's helped make me closer to my traditions, my roots. I think performing dance also has brought me closer to who I am as an Indian and celebrating my culture.
Local leaders also made an appearance to the festival. Frisco Mayor Jeff Cheney led the lamp lighting ceremony alongside Frisco City Council members and FISD board members. Former Frisco City Mayor John Keating was also spotted at the festival, enjoying traditional Diwali festivities.
Oh, I love it. It's amazing to see where we were 4 or 5 years ago to see where we are now, and how the community, city council, school district, how everyone has embraced so many different communities that we have living within Frisco.
In Frisco, Diwali is more than a festival. Diversity, appreciation, and celebration is encouraged in hope for the future generations of Frisco's cultural communities to feel closer to their roots. From Night TV News, Sam Rainey and Saisha Agarwal.
Toyota Stadium isn't just the home of FC Dallas and on occasion Independence High School, but also the Buddy Walk. Families from all over the DFW area took a stroll around Toyota Stadium to help raise awareness for those affected by Down syndrome. The Dallas Buddy Walk is a fundraising event hosted by the Down Syndrome Guild of Dallas, an organization that aims to provide accurate and current information and resources for families, as well as supporting people with Down syndrome.
So that's our goal, is to bring more people together on the things that we're alike in inclusion, and just teach them that Down syndrome is nothing more than a diagnosis.
The Guild helps connect families with therapists and schools for their children. They also educate families with resources that can further teach them about living with Down syndrome and everyday awareness of the diagnosis.
Raising awareness of Downs is incredibly important to us, just as we think about the community and the acceptance, of him.
All $332,000 raised at the Buddy Walk will help the Guild service over 2,000 families in the DFW area. Events like these help show that both children and adults with Down syndrome are valued and included. For Night TV, Carmen Moulton and Caroline Bressler.
If you would like to support and donate to those living with Down syndrome, visit downsyndromedallas.org.
September marked the month of childhood cancer awareness, but as October rolls through, efforts to support families impacted by childhood cancer continue. Night TV's Saisha Agarwal and Leah AJ explored a local childhood cancer nonprofit with a national level impact.
Leah's Kids is a DFW-based nonprofit which supports families impacted by childhood cancer. While it supports families in various ways, the organization's most unique aspect is its Crown a Kid parties.
So the kiddo gets crowned, and then they receive the donation, and then the party is whatever they want it to be.
From destinations to movie characters, Crown a Kid parties are carried out to the child's wishes. Leah recounts a moment that sums up why these parties are so meaningful.
This little girl, they carried her out and we had a princess tea party, and then we brought Elsa and Anna in because she loved Frozen, and she smiled and her whole face lit up, and that was huge because she had no muscles in her face that she could move. She hasn't smiled, barely even able to open her eyes in such a long time. And then when Elsa and Anna started singing, she started mouthing the words, and then she lifted her hand and waved to them. And her entire family was sobbing and crying, and that was kind of like one of the last moments that the family was able to have together before her passing.
Hunt, who's a 2-time survivor of retinoblastoma, a form of eye cancer, explains how her personal experience battling cancer led to the work that she does today.
I realized in high school that I wanted to do more. I knew that I was here for a reason, that God had a calling on my life, that there was a mission that I could fulfill. And so on my 18th birthday, I filed the paperwork to form Leah's Kids. And during my senior year of high school, that's where Leah's Kids bloomed. It's where we were created.
For Hunt and her nonprofit, the work never stops.
Cancer does not stop, and it does not discriminate, and it goes after anybody. And so every time we help a family, there's one more family that's been diagnosed.
Leah's Kids reminds the community that through struggle, a sense of purpose and hope is possible. For Night TV News, Saisha Agarwal and Layla AJ.
All donations made to Leah's Kids go directly to the families impacted by childhood cancer. Scan the QR code on the right to spread hope today.
When they get to high school, most students are forced to choose between sports and the arts. Being a part of any organization requires practice, along with a significant time commitment. Taking on a sport and instrument is no small feat, especially when the two overlap in a span of one game.
Senior Marlon Hurst is an offensive lineman for the IHS varsity football team. But instead of heading to the locker room during halftime, Hurst gets ready to put on another show.
The band is crazy about Marlon. Every time we see him come out of the tunnel, they're chanting, Marlon, Marlon! Whenever he gets a tackle, they go crazy. He is a band person who is also on the football team.
Upon entering his freshman year of high school, Hurst decided not to choose between band and football because he could do both.
All my friends kind of just quit either of them, and then I got to 8th grade and I was like, I still like both of them. And then I got to high school and it was like, there's no reason for me to pick or choose one, so I just stuck with both.
Last night's game was a chance for Hurst and his parents to look back and commemorate 4 years of band and football.
It was emotional, just knowing where he's come from, seeing how hard he's worked to do both band and football and work part-time and help me. I've had a really rough medical year, and he's been there with me as well, helping me and supporting me, so he's a good kid at heart.
His passion and dedication have gotten Hurst through years of balancing early morning practices, school, work, and late nights.
I actually thought that he would quit one along the way, but he surprised me by hanging in with both of them. So I learned that he's very passionate about doing both. So we decided just to help and support him in any way we can.
This year's senior night also marked the imminent end of football season, where Hurst will play his tuba under the stadium lights for the last few times.
I'm normally a big crier. I feel like it's just so much emotion that I don't know how to express it at all. Especially with band season just ended, and then we have 2 more games and playoffs.
By his side throughout the years has been his best friend and teammate, Sam Rainey.
I've been watching him for 4 years doing this now, and I've always made fun of him for it, but deep down I have a lot of respect for it because he puts in so much work for it, and it's really admirable seeing him out on the field doing, even on halftime, playing for the band.
Night TV News, Layla AJ.
You can watch Marlon and the rest of the varsity football team as they face Emerson for the first time in school history during their last game of the regular season next Thursday.
Farmers markets have been around for years, and as big chain grocery stores open in Frisco, the farmers market offers something different, an experience.
Waking up at the crack of dawn may not be for everyone, but for the lovers of fresh fruits and vegetables, it's a beloved lifestyle. With the opening of big chain supermarkets like H-E-B in Frisco, the Frisco Fresh Farmers Market aims to set itself apart from big chain stores.
Well, when you go to a farmer's market, there's a good chance you're going to get it from a local farmer. And then also the person who's selling it has usually tasted it and they know that they're selling you good food. Where the grocery stores, they just pick up the phone, call it, semi shows up, and what they get is what they get.
Shopping at farmers markets is an experience. At grocery stores, customers choose from a wide variety of items year-round. But in farmers markets, customers explore foods that are in season.
I think I like the farmers market because it's fun to browse the local goods and also know what's in season more so than what you find in the grocery store, because you don't always find everything, but what you do find is usually the best tasting food for right now.
But the signature piece of every farmer's market is the homegrown produce.
We sell a lot of variety depending on the season, but we have about 30 different farms that grow for us, and everything from homegrown tomatoes to cantaloupes and peaches and watermelons and just about everything in between.
The Frisco Fresh Farmers Market is not just for shopping. It is also a great way to interact with the community and make friends.
Markets bring a community for people to gather and interact and meet local vendors and local products which they can enjoy.
If you wish to visit the Frisco Fresh Market, they are open every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you can also check them out on social media for more information. For Night TV News, I'm Colton Hepworth.
And now for your IHS update.
AP exam payments are due on November 1st for fall AP courses. Payment can be made through online school fees. Make sure to complete your submission before the deadline to avoid late fees.
Come out and support IHS Theater for their And Then There Was One murder mystery production tonight at 7 o'clock. If you cannot attend today's performance, it will also show tomorrow, October 29th at 7 o'clock. Seniors, the deadline is nearing to purchase your yearbook recognition ad. Create your ad online at josensyearbook.com and scan the QR code on this screen to directly access the website. Make sure to purchase by November 11th.
Congratulations to the IHS Night Band as they earned a 6th place spot at UIL Area Finals for the first time in Independence history. The last time the band made area finals was 3 years ago in 2019. We are so proud of them and cannot wait to see their future accomplishments.
The TMEA All-Region auditions were held on October 15th, and 13 IHS students were accepted into the TMEA All-Region Ensemble. 5 of these students advanced to area, and 4 will be recording at all state auditions on October 29th. Congratulations to these outstanding orchestra students.
Nights. I'm Caroline Bressler.
And I'm Addison Williams. Be sure to check us out on YouTube and ihsnightnews.org. Follow us at IHS Night News to stay up to date with all things Independence. Have a great day, and we will see you next time.